Hi everyone, welcome back to Bethany's Vintage Fairy Tale. I'm so excited for today's video, you guys. I'm going to be sharing with you how to decorate a really small Christmas tree. This is a beautiful slim pencil tree that I picked up actually on Facebook Marketplace for $25. And I really wanted to show you guys that you can use a really small, inexpensive tree and have a beautiful impact with it, no matter what size or budget you guys have. So this particular tree is quite slim and it's also very tall. So I wanted to make sure when I was selecting my items that I didn't pick anything too big to overwhelm the tree. I wanted to stick with picks that were quite small, and I wanted to also make sure that I went ahead and gave it a really good fluff. There's a lot of bald spots when you get kind of like midway to the bottom of the tree. So it's really important when you're decorating a small tree to fluff it out as much as you can, pulling out all of the branches just to get the fullest look possible. So these are all of the picks that I decided to include in this tree, you guys. I wanted to continue on with the theme in my living room, primarily using a flocked base, but then also introducing a little bit of some varied textures with these beautiful icy stems. So these are the three picks that I chose. Some of them are from Hobby Lobby and then some of them are from Michael's. And again, I wanted to make sure I had a good contrast and variation. So the largest stems I have are the beautiful flocked ones, and we're going to go ahead and place these first. A good rule of thumb is always to place your largest picks first and then work your way to your smallest. And then when you're decorating a really slim tree, it's really important to kind of put your picks in at an angle, kind of angling them towards the bottom of the tree. It helps to extend it a little bit more and make it look more realistic, almost as if real snow is on here, that it's kind of weighing down the branches slightly. Next, we're going to go ahead with our medium-sized spray. I really like these ones because they have a kind of glittery, icy finish to them. And we're going to go ahead and place these in between where we placed our larger flocked stems, just making sure to kind of follow the same principle, going in a zigzag formation and kind of angling them downwards. And we're just going to make sure to fill in any bald spots throughout the tree, just to give it the fullest look possible. And once you start to go ahead and place your picks towards the top of the tree, go ahead and angle them upwards to elongate the look of the tree and just to give it a really nice finish at the top. So now you guys can really see how the tree is already taking shape just by adding in a few different kinds of picks and greenery. This is such a great way to elevate any tree, especially if it's a little bit sparse or on the small side. Using these small picks are such a great way to fill it out. And these ones are also a lot cheaper at the craft store, you guys. I got these for about $1 a stem at Michael's and Hobby Lobby with the coupon. So these are definitely a great way to do something on a budget, and they still give your tree a beautiful full look. So next we're going to go in with our smallest stem. These ones are from Hobby Lobby and I add these from last year. I absolutely love them. They have kind of a flocked and icy look to them, so it was the perfect marriage between the two other stems that we already placed. And I love the organic kind of texture with the eucalyptus here. For my theme this year, I really wanted to go with something very romantic, very lush, full of greenery and that snow that I really love so much for the Christmas time. And then we're also going to be adding in some vintage accents, which you guys will know if you've been following me for a while. I love vintage style decor, so I definitely wanted to incorporate that into this tree as well. So now that we have the base all completed, we're going to go ahead and create a really small topper. So with this, again, we're using those really small picks to create the topper. This tree is very tall. It's almost as tall as my ceiling, so there wasn't a lot of room up here to create a really large topper. But with a smaller tree, you don't really need a large topper, so it actually worked out really well just to use the same picks that we already had in the base of the tree, and it helped it to make it look a little bit more cohesive as well. So here's how the tree is looking, you guys, just with the beautiful greenery stems added in. I just absolutely love this look. It's so lush and full, and I just love the beautiful greenery here. And if you guys are on the more minimal side with your decor, you could even keep it like this and just have some really simple ornaments. I think that would be beautiful as well. Really, the sky is the limit on how you'd like to decorate this kind of tree. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add in some beautiful florals. I have these gorgeous icy peonies that I picked up at Home Goods last year, which I absolutely love. They definitely fit perfectly with my vintage romantic theme. And I only had 6 of these, so I wanted to make sure that I spaced them evenly throughout the tree. You guys will notice as well that these are the largest pieces that we're going to be adding into the tree. With this kind of slim pencil tree, you don't want to add anything too large or it's going to take away from the beautiful shape that it already has. So I tried to make sure I place these evenly throughout the tree just to make sure not to add any extra bulk. So next we're going to go ahead with some smaller florals. These are actually a fall stem that I picked up last year, and I just added some own glitter and flocking to them just to make them look a little bit more Christmassy. But I really love the vintage tone that they have. They're almost kind of like a tea stain kind of flower. So I wanted to make sure I added in that beautiful romantic touch and a little bit of white to break up a lot of the greenery that we already have on the tree. Next, we're going to go ahead and place in some beautiful green balls. These are the same Hobby Lobby ornaments that we used on my mantle. And since this pencil tree is right beside the mantle, I wanted to make sure that they would coordinate nicely. So I'm using a lot of the same materials in the mantle and the tree just to get a lot of cohesion so they would look really nicely together. A good rule of thumb too with your ornaments, if you want to place some of these deeper into the tree, it gives it a really nice contrast and a lot of depth and dimension when you look up close and you can see all of the beautiful colors coming within the tree. So next we're going to go ahead and jazz up this tree even more with some beautiful mercury glass ornaments. I love these ones because they have a really nice warm brown kind of texture to them, and I thought they would be so pretty to add in here and give a little bit more of that romantic feel. I'm absolutely loving how the mercury glass looks in this tree, you guys. It's so pretty next to the Christmas lights. It just gives the most beautiful sparkle and shine, and I love the classic vintage decor element that it brings to this Christmas tree. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in these adorable little pearl picks. These are actually from Hobby Lobby, and they're not even a Christmas item. I think I picked these up in the wedding section. And I just thought they would be such a cute little touch and that extra bit of romantic decor that would accent this tree perfectly. I actually have pearls in one of my other trees that you guys will be seeing soon, so I thought this would be a really nice way to incorporate the same kind of element into my living room decor. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in these beautiful bows. I absolutely love the velvet. It just adds a really nice texture element into the tree, and the warm honey brown also helps to accent all of the lighter colors that we have going on. And I really like doing this kind of design with ribbon because it's another way to incorporate it without using ribbon in the traditional sense with the loops and bows wired into the tree. And I think it gives a really nice vintage kind of cottagecore look. Just having them placed on all of the branches and having the really long tails is such a romantic, dramatic way to dress up your tree design. So I placed about 6 or 7 of these in the body of the tree, just trying to evenly space them out. And then I also added a small one to the tree topper as well. Now we're going to go ahead and add in these beautiful crystalled icicles. I love these because they just twinkle with the lights and they just add such a beautiful kind of woodland aesthetic to the tree. And I think they're so beautiful with all of the different textures with our mercury glass and then the velvet ribbon. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in all of our ornaments. I tried to pick ornaments that had kind of a vintage texture to them with lots of those warm tones. I have lots of those pinks and golds and then a few brown ones as well. And then we're just going to go ahead and add these directly into our tree. Here's how the tree turned out, you guys. I love this so much. It was such a fun project to put together, and I just love how simple and easy it was to do. All you really need is a few picks and your special ornaments, and then maybe an accent ribbon like I've chosen here, and you can create a beautiful design on a budget. A lot of these items I've been collecting for years, and I love a small pencil tree because you can use it anywhere in your home. They're great for those awkward spaces where it looks like it really needs something but you're not quite sure what to put there. A pencil tree can be the perfect option for you. I would love to hear from you guys as well in the comments down below. Do you guys decorate small pencil trees like this as well? Or do you have multiple trees like I do? I just love Christmas, you guys. I can never have enough trees, so I'm so excited with how everything came together. Make sure you guys are subscribed as well. You guys will not want to miss my next video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to decorate a Victorian inspired Christmas tree, and you guys are absolutely going to love that. So make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I post that video. It is spectacular, you guys. You do not want to miss out. So please leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed today's video. I really hope that you found it helpful and found some tips for your Christmas decorating this year. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. Subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you part of the Fairytale family here. We have so much fun on this channel sharing all of the home decor inspiration, so I would love to have you. I hope that you guys have fallen in love with my fairy tale today. I will see you guys in my next one very, very soon. Merry Christmas and happy decorating. Bye!